Waiting for the official whistle before we get things underway. Everyone's excited out there. Set goes outside. Handled nicely by the Knights. And a great dig by the libero for Berean Christian. That was Rebecca Freitas keeping things alive. We're going to have a free ball coming back the Eagles' way. They go middle. And the first swing, nearly a kill, but kept alive. Well done there by the Knights to keep that in play. We're going to have another swing at it, and that ball goes long. Wow, great defense by Victory Christian to take that first point. That was one of the biggest things that Coach Simmons talked about. The biggest improvement for this team was their defense. He said the big key, not letting a ball hit the floor without being touched at least twice, and we just saw that in display on the first point. 50-50 ball at the net's going to come back to the Knights. They'll set outside, and a big block at the net. A double block there for Berean Christian. Marley Seeley leading the way. Alexis Sunia will serve for the Eagles. 1-1 the score. 50-50 ball at the net. And it's going to be a free ball coming back for the Eagles. Tip and blocked. The Knights retake the lead. 2-1 here on the side out. Coach Simmons said for this Knights team, the biggest strength for them has been their serving and passing, so we should expect to see. He said they've just been getting aces, all kinds of aces through these state playoffs, and that's something that he hopes to continue seeing here in the final. Again, the first appearance for both of these teams. So we figure early on nerves may be an issue, but once you're playing, you're just playing, you know? Swing into the net. That's going to be another point for the Knights. They lead 3-1. That set goes middle, dug nicely in the back row. Another set outside and a tip. They're going to keep it alive. The down ball goes long, and it's another point for the Knights. Both of these teams, so nothing they're not used to. Fadea serves. The set goes middle. Marley Seeley put it in a perfect spot right inside the 10-foot line. And it's a big side out for the Eagles. Coach Abbott said his team's biggest strength this year has been consistency. They don't get too up or too down ever, and it served them very well throughout this run all the way to the state championship game. Ball over in two. We're going to have a back row attack called against the Knights. So the Eagles pull back within one. Coach Abbott, when asked about his team's biggest improvement to get him here, he said it was their hitting, their offense, their ability to side out. That's something Victory Christian's been really good at all year, but a great dig there by the libero for Berean Christian. Freitas again. It's going to be a point for Victory Christian after the overpass, but just a great job, Freitas putting herself on the line there. Big jump floater coming. Set goes outside, and that's a kill. Sophie Hall, the junior, 5'7" outside hitter with that kill. It'll be Marley Seeley, the middle blocker. She's a freshman serving. Overpass and a kill. Once again, Berean Christian. That was Winter Jones. She's a sophomore. A lot of young talent on this Berean Christian team. We're knotted up at 5. A back and forth affair here. Seeley will continue to serve. Nice jump floater toward the back line. Handled nicely, though, by the Knights. And that ball is smashed. Big swing there by Saren Rogers. She's a senior. She will now serve for the Knights. Big serve. Nicely played, though, by the Eagles, and they get a back row swing from the pipe position. Anna Sophia Varangis, the sophomore, with a kill from the back row after a really, really good serve by Rogers. Floater down the line, handled nicely. Set outside and a kill for the Eagles. Sophie Hall gets the kill, and the Eagles take their first lead of the match, 7-6 here in set number 1. That serve goes long. It's a side out for the Knights, and we're knotted back up at 7. Free ball coming for Victory Christian. They'll go right side. And a swing from the lefty. That's a kill, Alexis Sunia. The 5'6" right side, getting up there with that left hand and putting it right between the block for the side out for the Eagles. Floater coming from Seeley. Tip and a point. Excuse me, that's Sophie Hall serving. It's a 2-point lead for the Eagles of Berean Christian. A healthy contingent from Walnut Creek here this afternoon. That set goes to the middle. And Fedaya cannot connect with Miranda Kack. It's going to extend the lead out to 3 points for the Eagles, their largest of the match. We're going outside now. Phillips. Kealoha Phillips. One of the big hitters here for this Victory Christian team. She's going to get another shot at it, and it's blocked. A solo block on the right side by Alexis Sunia. Berean Christian is rolling. They've got 5 straight points. And they lead at 11-7 here in set number 1. Sophie Hall will continue to serve. That's Phillips again with the tip. Kept alive nicely by the Eagles. Set's going outside. Phillips hammered. Woo! Kealoha Phillips. Wow. That was a bounce ball right there. I like the confidence there from Miranda Kack going right back to Phillips after she's blocked, and she gave her setter something there. Nice side out here by the Eagles to bring that momentum back. After a big swing like that, it's important to side out quickly. And the Eagles did just that. They continue to lead by 4 here in set number 1. That set's outside. Left-handed tip. Nice job getting to that ball and putting it down. Saren Rogers for the Knights. 2 big outside hitters here. Saren Rogers is a senior and Kealoha Phillips a junior, but they can both smash the ball for Victory Christian. Set outside. Nice dig by the libero. Ayami Ebado. We've got a net violation against the Eagles. It's going to be a point for Victory Christian. They draw within 2. The Eagles didn't realize that the net had been called there. Kealoha Phillips will continue to serve for Victory Christian. Powerful floater to the back line. It's an ace. First ace of the afternoon for either side, and it belongs to Kealoha Phillips. It's one of the toughest places to pass a ball is toward that back line. When you don't know whether it's in or out, you got to reach back over your body. Such a great spot to serve. Set goes right side. Another kill. Alexis Sunia. She has been the mark of consistency for the Eagles here. Every time you want to get a kill, you go to the right side. Now she'll serve. Very tough serve just over the net, and it's an ace. And it's raining aces out there now. Alexis Sunia serving the short zone, making it really tough for Rogers to pass that ball. And then after passing it in the short area there, she has to go out and hit. Nice pass by Rogers that time. We're going to have a double touch by the setter, Miranda Cack, the senior. Here we go outside. A tip, and it's kept alive by who else? Alexis Sunia. Right side big swing. Freitas with the dig. And that ball's in there. The cut shot by Ana Sofia Varanges. Championship game in the open division, but just a huge slate of volleyball and a great leadoff game here to get us started in Division 5 with these two solid squads in Berean Christian and Victory Christian. And it's another double after a really tough serve. Sunia keeps serving that spot. She's making Saren Rogers pass every single time. She's going right at her. It's a net by Berean Christian, but yeah, they're serving right at Saren Rogers. She has to pass it and then get all the way outside. Makes it that much harder to get a good swing on the ball. So really nice serving run there by Alexis Sunia. Middle set blocked nicely there by the Knights. Now outside, that ball's long. That was two really good blocks put up in the middle and then on the outside. Oh, now we're going to call a touch. Ooh, I don't know about that one. That's a tough one. Not sure where that call came from. It was a little late, but the ball did kind of react as if it had been touched, but just felt like a little late of a signal. As long as they get the call right, that's all that matters. 18-13, the Eagles lead here in set number 1. The officials are going to talk about this one here, make sure we're all in the right position. No rotation violations. You can hear the Berean Christian fans on the other side fired up. And the officials talking something over here. They come up with a score of 18-12. I think that's what they were trying to figure out. So 18-12 is our score. We'll get everything updated there. And now we've got a nice side out there by Victory Christian. They needed a side out in that position. Don't want to get down any more than you already are in this first set. So important for both of these teams. That one just gets over the tape, and it's an ace. Another good jump float serve to a tricky position. Set goes outside. Kept alive. And we've got an under called against the Eagles. Sofia Velasco will continue to serve here for Victory Christian. Now trailing by just 3. Really nice jump floater. And we've got a rotation violation. Someone moved early on that Berean Christian side. The down official was all over that one. So both of these teams won in 5 sets on Tuesday night in the regional championship. Both of them lost the first set in that match. So you would say that this is the all-important first set, but both of these teams have shown that they can come back and win a match after dropping the first set, even in a high-leverage match like they just played earlier this week. Big block on the right side. Wow. That was Annika Uresti and Marley Seeley combining on the block. They got Saren Rogers there. 19-16, the Eagles lead the Knights. That set's a little tight. Nice job going up with the left hand by Rogers to even keep that thing alive. Rogers will now go back to the service line. That means Phillips will go to the front row. Rogers has been one of the best servers for this team. Look for her to attack here. That's toward the back line and out. Not a great time for a missed serve there, but at least she went to the back line. The worst thing you want to do is serve one into the net and not even make the other team take a chance. That time, at least they had to make a decision on whether it was in or out. It went a little long, but if you're going to miss, you want to miss long. That's what I've always said. A double there against CAC. It's going to be another point for Berean Christian. And we'll have a timeout taken here. The second and final timeout of set number 1 by Coach Annika Uresti. The senior setter will serve for Berean Christian. Floater. Set's going to go back row. Rogers puts one on the back line. Sophie Hall with the tip. Right into that same corner there, right where the sideline meets the 10-foot line. That's the second time she's gotten that one to fall. She sees a little bit of a hole in that defense, and she's exploiting it. Outside Phillips, hammered. Wow.
Big hit down the line, number 10, Kayla Phillips.
Kayla Phillips. She's been fun to watch. Wow. Ebato serving. And it's going to be a point for the Eagles. They are 2 points away from taking this set. Serve off the tape. It's going to be a tough one. Overpass and a kill. Winner Jones with the kill for the Eagles. Just redirecting it there. Sophie Hall will serve for the first set with a 6-point cushion here. And she serves an ace. And the Eagles take set number 1, 25-18. They lead this best-of-5 match 1-0. We'll be back with set number 2 in just a moment. You're watching the NFHS Network's coverage of the CIF State Girls Volleyball Championships.